seeking cover, they can be standing behind this barrel on the start, holstered, all normal, or they can be at low ready with a double feed simulated. So with your training, you should already know how to clear all types of malfunctions multiple ways, but with the gun held downward, downrange, insert a dummy round or a live round if you're careful enough, and then easily snap the magazine in, allow the slide forward to get that tension where 2 rounds are trying to go into a single hole. This is double feed simulation. And then the way to clear it is rip, rack, reload. Always dump the garbage out of the gun. You may have to lock the slide back to take enough tension off. Several different ways to approach that, but this is very, very important malfunction to recognize and clear. And on the start signal, they're caught in the open. I don't want to engage them in the open. I want to move to cover, and from the right side cover, right foot, slice from right to left, engage from cover. So we're seeking cover, clearing a malfunction potentially if you want to go that way, and then engage in these. Then from the left side, you've got one hiding down through there, and then from cover position here, you've got one down through here, and then as you come across, you're exposed to one surprise target in the open. Okay, and then here you've got 2 options. You can take these from left side cover, left foot from left to right, or you can go low cover over the top or over the right side of the barrel down low. That gives you several options for ending the stage, maybe with a pad or a tarp or something on the floor. And it gives you, the reason for this stage is to make people seek proper cover instead of taking that big superhero stance out in the open, and use cover properly and be able to maneuver through using cover, with that one exception. Okay, I've called this one crossfire or shoot through. Very easy to set up. There's 6 threat targets and 3 non-threats with the hands, and you're going to work these positions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions of cover, and you can go 2 rounds each for a total of 12 rounds if you're trying to conserve ammo and drive the speed and movement, or you can even go 3 rounds each. You can even go 2 body, 1 head. You can even incorporate on the ends, right hand only, left hand only. There's a lot of different things you can do with this, but basically what you're doing is starting centered, spaced off, and you're going to engage this one from the right, this one from the left, and then repeat that as you work yourself through, and it works out really well. Track the times for every run, and it's a lot of things you can do with this, but it is a great configuration, and it gives them that crossfire shoot through consideration that they have to solve those problems. Okay, here's an old classic, but a good one. You start standing outside of cover, and on the start signal from either side, seek cover and engage from either side of cover, 2 rounds each, and then from the remaining side of cover, reload and 2 rounds each. Start with 6 rounds. The next one would be, okay, start with a full mag and spare mags on your belt, and on the start signal, for example, lean to the left and take 2 each. Do a tactical reload or retention reload, and you must be seated in the gun ready to fire before you exit cover. Come up and from low cover, kneeling, 1 or 2 knees, from either side, not over the top of the barrel, but over the side. Do 2 each. It's a 2-string stage. Okay, you're started from behind the fault line on either side of the barrel, and you're going to retreat from one side across the other side, then advance this way. Or you can retreat across, advance, and stop. But you must be on the move. If you run out of space going forward, you have to just start moving backwards. But you must be moving, feet not flat-footed. You're going to do 2 shots each on one side, 2 shots each on the other side, and 2 shots each on the remaining side. Okay, and you can either incorporate reloads or get them to go 17 plus 1, but it's limited shots. It can only be 18 shots, and one side has to be done support hand, the other one freestyle, the other one strong hand only. So left hand only, right hand only, both hands. A lot of times you can do something like even start with the support hand low ready, and on the start they come up support hand, left hand only, 2 2 2 as they're retreating, and then come across here and 2 2 2 freestyle, and then as they advance forward, right hand only on these, or opposite, something like that. But that's a really good movement and left right hand drill. Okay, this one you would start with toes touching, standing straight down range on one of these fault lines, and on the start signal, rotate hips, explode to the right, land in this position, and engage this target with 2 rounds. Rotate hips, lock in, 2 rounds. Rotate hips, lock in, 2 rounds. Then start from the other side on the next string, do just the opposite. And the goal is to bring the draw stroke in and out, and rotate the body and be able to get in and out of position very quickly. Same configuration, but starting on the center barrel, you're loaded with 8 rounds. 8 rounds only in the gun. Rest of the mags are standard capacity. And on the start signal, you're going to engage from this position only 6 shots to the body. And then you're going to rotate hips, explode, lock into this position, 2 head, reload, 4 body. And then you're going to rotate hips, explode to this position, lock in, 2 body, 1 head. That's Bill drill, fast drill, Mozambique. From 7 yards, you're going to be loaded with 6 rounds in the gun. Other mags, regular capacity. On the start signal, you're going to engage the 3 targets as follows: 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, reload, 4 rounds, 5 rounds. That should be 15 rounds. That's 1, 2, 3, reload, 4, 5. And that, the fastest time is going to be about 7 to 8 seconds. This is a modified version of the Osprey drill that the Spec Ops guys do, but I'm a little bit closer, 7 to 12 yards, 5 yards here, 5 yards, 7 to 12 yards. So on the start signal, you move from either side of this barrel with 16 rounds or more in your gun, explode to this position for 1 shot, freestyle on the center target. Then 1 shot, right hand only to the right target. Then 1 shot, left hand only to the left target, then come back where you started, one shot, freestyle. So these are freestyle, right hand only, left hand only. Then do it again, do it 4 times. One shot, 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 one shot. Do that 4 times in that sequence and end back here. You're going to end up with 8 shots on the center target, 4 on the outers, and with them being separate targets, it gives you a chance to diagnose the single-handed shooting, and it incorporates a lot of movement. Here's another version of seeking cover movement and open target movement. You're going to be standing outside of cover on either side, and on the signal, seek cover, and from the outside of the barrel, engage 2 rounds. Then as you're moving across, non-stop, 2 rounds on the move, and then terminate 2 rounds from cover. If you're going the other way, obviously seek cover, 2 rounds, 2 rounds on the move, 2 rounds. Track the times, track the progress, have every shooter remember their best time and their points down, and just drive it over and over and over again for skill development.